I would like to welcome Mr. Weasel, special guest.
Hello, I am Mr. Weasel, and was in Auschwitz, and I survived Auschwitz. And he brought me in as an interview on the Today Show, Joey's special Today Show. Any questions that you would like to ask me?
I'm sure you remember your 25 beatings that I gave you. How did you feel, and what was going through your head during that?
Whenever Isaac beat me, I didn't know what was going through my mind, but really, I was just thinking about my dad and how he was feeling watching his only son, his only family member, being beat right in front of him. I don't know how I wasn't thinking about myself, but I was thinking about how my dad was feeling watching me beat 25 times until I was knocked unconscious.
When you saved your father from selection, I'm sure it was a rough moment in your life, really stuck out. Why did you jump in and save him?
I jumped in and saved my dad. It was kind of like impulse. I looked at my dad, and they called his name. He went over to the side of selection. I ran in, I grabbed him, and I pulled him closer. I made sure he didn't go to the selection side. There was a bit of confusion, some shots fired, some people died, but in the end, because of the confusion, me and my dad were able to escape and go to the non-selection side, and in the end, things worked out for us.
Another topic is your leg amputation. How did you run with only a couple days of being in the hospital?
Whenever I was in the hospital, I tried my best to heal on those couple of days with barely anything to go off of, food and water-wise, and really, it was just instinct, and I wanted to get out of there as fast as I could because the Red Army was coming, and I thought if I could get out of the hospital, and if I stayed in the hospital long enough, I thought I was going to be cremated, but if I got out of the hospital fast enough, the Red Army would come and save me. But it turns out if I had stayed in the hospital, the Red Army could have come and saved me, and really, my leg just healed automatically because I needed to survive, and it was just total instinct.
When you watched the man kill your dad, I'm sure that was like the roughest moment in your life. Did you want revenge?
I really did want revenge whenever the man killed my dad. He hit him with a bat because nothing. The SS soldier just hit him with a bat because he couldn't go outside and he couldn't remove himself whenever he was in the hospital bed. But I believe he shouldn't have done that, and I just couldn't do anything. I didn't have the energy, didn't know what to do, and no matter what, if I tried to fight back, then he would have killed me too.
When the little angel was hanged, how did you feel, and what was the energy in the camp?
Whenever the little angel was hanged, I remember very clearly the little angel had found a weapon with two older men. And before that, these other men were hanged for also having weapons and being caught with them. But whenever it came to the little angel and his friends, they couldn't hang the little angel, or they could hang his friends. And the executioner had to step down and had to have 5 SS soldiers in hanging the little angel. And I saw him taking breaths for air for 30 minutes, trying to survive, and yeah.
Did you want to help him as he was struggling?
Whenever the little angel was struggling, I really did want to help him, but I didn't know what to do. If I tried to help him, I would have been hanged too, and I don't know if that would have been the right thing to do, but I didn't want to get hanged, and I wanted to keep supporting my dad.
Do you remember when you were strangled in your sleep?
One time I remember when I was sleeping, it was towards the end of whenever I was in Auschwitz. I remember someone was hanging me in my sleep. I could barely breathe, and I screamed to my dad, and my dad called his friend Akiba. Akiba was this really strong, high-spirited guy who kept pushing everyone to stay just a little bit more and telling us that it would be a couple more days until the end was here. And whenever Akiba saved me and pushed the guy off of me, he then had said that he lost hope, and really, I didn't know what to do at that point because Akiba was the hope in all of Auschwitz breaking out.